4 stupňů Celsia. To byly zprávy. Český rozhlas Plus, zprávy v angličtině.
Czech Radio, news in English. The Czech government is set to ask MPs to extend the current state of emergency past December the 23rd. The cabinet approved a request to keep it in place for another 30 days in view of the coronavirus situation. The government's 5-level system of COVID-19 restrictions is predicated on a state of emergency being in effect. More than 10,000 people infected with coronavirus have died in the Czech Republic since the pandemic began. On Wednesday, the first day of a national campaign screening, nearly 15,500 people took a free antigen test. Meanwhile, it will be possible to attend midnight mass on Christmas Eve, the government decided at a special meeting on Thursday. However, churches must limit capacity to a fifth of normal size. Minister of Health Jan Blatný said, however, the 11 p.m. curfew will not be lifted for New Year's Eve. A lower house session focused on the 2021 state budget has been suspended until Friday morning after the government failed to win support for it. The communists who normally back the government on key votes were demanding defense budget cuts that Prime Minister Andrej Babiš said were unacceptable. The Senate has called on the government to exclude Russian and Chinese firms from taking part in a tender to supply the Dukovany nuclear power plant, citing national security concerns. In a resolution, the upper house said it considers undesirable for companies hostile to NATO countries or whose representatives are on EU sanctions lists to be involved. Weather. Friday should be cloudy throughout the country with morning fog in some regions. Daytime highs should range from 3 to 7 degrees Celsius. Hockey legend Jaromír Jágr returned to the ice on Wednesday evening in his first game for Kladno in the best part of a year. Remarkably, Jágr is now nearly 49 years old and played his first top-level game more than 32 years ago. Ian Willoughby reports.
Jaromír Jágr is one of the greatest ice hockey players of all time. He notched up the second highest points tally and third highest goals record in the history of the NHL, where he took part in no fewer than 1,733 games. Now, less than 2 months before his 49th birthday, Jágr has appeared on the ice once again for Kladno. Hard as it may be to believe, this is the legendary number 68's 33rd season as a professional. Kladno is where it all began in the late 1980s for Jágr, who now owns the hometown club, with which he experienced relegation to Czech hockey's second tier at the end of last season. He had been planning to gradually return to competitive action in the new year, but in the end, the right wing had to get ready in a hurry. The whole thing was very sudden. We didn't have anybody to put on. It was a panic on Tuesday. I couldn't even find my game stick, gloves and skates. The plan was that I'd start to play from January 6th. Even the other players didn't know I'd be coming on. It was really mainly about filling a hole in the team. Kladno have been left short of players due to a combination of injuries and junior international camps, and only have 11 forwards available at present. Jágr's first match in nearly 300 days come to qualify as a success. He spent a total of 14 minutes on the ice and provided 1 assist, as the Kladno Knights beat Dukla Jihava 7-5. However, the all-time legend wasn't so pleased with his own performance, telling reporters afterward that the hockey he played in the first period had been the worst of his career. He also discussed a robust clash with an opposing player. I'm nearly 50 years old and I haven't been playing. I weigh 120 kilos, 130 kilos with my gear, so I couldn't stop. I just go. It's not that I wanted to hurt somebody, I just couldn't stop. I didn't want to do it. The poor guy just got in my way. As well as his glittering career in the NHL, where he twice lifted the Stanley Cup with the Pittsburgh Penguins, Jaromír Jágr has also played in the German and Italian leagues, the kHz, and of course the Czechoslovak and later Czech League. The 48-year-old also has an Olympic gold medal from 1998 and helped his native country win 2 World Championship titles.
Ian Willoughby with that report, and you can find more reports and news in English at radio.cz.
Posloucháte vysílání Českého rozhlasu Plus.
Řeka Senková přeje všem dobrý den.